you have a leg length difference?
I don't think, not that I'm aware
Your
of.
left leg is shorter.
Pardon?
I think your left leg is shorter.
Oh, really?
Anders from Forward Bike Fit. We help cyclists ride more comfortably and efficient through our tailored bike fitting process. Here we have Joseph and myself doing a pre-purchase bike fit on our bike fitting rig. In this video, we'll touch on the most important aspect of a tailored bike fitting, especially saddle height, angle, crank length, and handlebar width. Joseph is currently rehabbing a left Achilles injury, and you'll see in the video how we assessed and made adjustments to his setup to take pressure off his left leg. Enjoy.
Yeah, that kind of feel very, yeah. So it's, do you know what it is? The lever shape is very
Off-putting?
It's very, not off-putting, but it's just very different. I mean, yeah, usually my movements are very small. I will say here, my bum is starting to hurt on my right side. Like here, here, there.
Okay, let's try something else.
There.
Hop off the saddle.
Yep. So that was only like the last minute or so I noticed that.
So now let's set it up. Come off the bike actually.
Yep.
Alright, so that was, I've angled the saddle to -3 degrees. How does that feel different? Does it feel different?
It was slightly different. They were slightly better.
More support? Less pressure in your hands?
I'd say less pressure on the hands and definitely a bit less pressure, not much, but a bit less pressure on the on that area. Like I feel like actually the more I'm pedaling, the soreness is kind of going away.
Okay.
Like it's
That's good?
yeah, that's
If you hop off the saddle again, just stay there. Just stay on the bike.
yeah.
Don't sit back, please.
Don't worry, I don't want to either. Ready?
Like that.
This was nice.
So that's -2 degrees.
Yeah.
That's saddle at neutral. And it does go up a little bit, so sometimes you can cause a bit of pressure on the front of the saddle, but it should allow your pelvis to be nice and snug, sitting nice and snug in the butt.
Snug in the butt.
So you feel much more supported, less pressure on your hands.
Yeah.
It does mean that we might need to bring this back. It does rotate the pelvis back a little bit, so you kind of need to bring the reach. But going to the drops now, that causes a bit of pressure on the front of the saddle.
Little bit. Not much though.
Okay.
Like I'd say like. No, it feels okay.
Yeah.
No, it feels okay.
Less pressure on your hands though?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you feel like the saddle height is about the same as we normally ride with?
I feel, if anything, right now is a bit low.
Yeah.
Um,
I think you normally sit a bit higher up here. Like you
yeah. Well, I actually, I have been lowering my my saddle. So that feels too high now.
And how do you feel like? What does that feel like?
Feels like I'm rocking.
Yeah.
Feels like side to side. I can feel my hips like not massively, but like they're definitely overcome. Like like if I was to exaggerate the movement,
Yeah.
like I can definitely feel them
Yeah.
going side to side.
And you can see it as well.
Yeah.
When it starts to feel more stable,
Yep.
I lower it slowly.
Yep. That doesn't feel too bad now.
Yeah.
That feels pretty nice. That feels okay. That feels pretty good.
Do you have a leg length difference?
I don't think, not that I'm aware of.
Left leg is shorter.
Pardon?
I think your left leg is shorter.
Oh really?
Hop off the bike. All right. Bend both knees. There we go. Okay. And then lift your bum up from the ground, up as high as you can. Higher, come on, and then down, and then go up and down. Good. There's a tiny bit of a difference. So that left knee is kind of sitting behind the right knee a tiny bit. This section here is a bit higher than that. Let's see if there's any. Not really. No huge difference.
What made you think that there was?
The left knee was you were dropping your hip more on the left side.
Okay.
And you were looked like you were hyperextending your left knee more than the right knee. Let's see if there's a hamstring. Which one was your calf? Left or right?
I was in my injury.
Yeah.
This one.
Left.
Left. Yeah. Left. Yeah.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
So I imagine you have less. If you relax your leg.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have less.
Is that stretching?
Yes, I do.
That's stretching your calf.
Yep. This is what I've been working on with the physio.
Relax. That's stretching as well. That's stretching.
Yeah, stretching a little bit. Yeah.
But more on the.
But I felt it more on the left side.
But it's about the same in terms of.
I've been working really hard on getting it back to the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep that.
But you can
Nice.
also
Let me know when it starts stretching.
about
Where is it stretching?
that stretching. I feel like my calf.
You're stretching your calf.
I hit like here.
There, okay.
Yeah.
So if I do that, so stretching your hamstring.
No, I'm not feeling the stretch yet.
If you do that.
Yep. That's stretching my
Back of your legs.
yeah,
Your
like
hamstrings.
yeah, it's starting to stretch my hamstrings. Yeah.
Okay. Same thing here.
That's stretching my hamstring.
That's much better.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
When is it stretching? Let me know.
Not yet. About
There.
there.
If
I
I
reckon.
do that.
Yeah, that's like
Stretching more
activating the stretch
there.
more. Yeah.
And then when does that start stretching?
About there, I'd say. Yeah.
There.
About there.
And in your calf.
Yeah, I feel it.
If I just lift that up a little bit there.
That's just in my calf. Yeah.
Just in your calf?
Yeah. Hang on.
Still in the calf?
No, not anymore. That's now in a hamstring. I
There.
feel a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So you're tighter on the left side
Yeah.
because of your Achilles.
Yep.
Which does mean that it looks like your left hip was dropping a little bit and your left leg was hyperextending, stretching too much. And I think it's definitely because of that calf and that hamstring. Like maybe hamstring is a bit tight as well because of it. So what that does, it causes a bit of a drop in the hip, and that can cause some compensation to your lower back.
Like an
some
imbalance
issues.
as well. Yeah.
So there's two ways we can space out your left cleat, or we can drop the saddle height. But that's going to mean that the right leg is going to feel a bit low. So maybe that's how you'll be feeling like it's. But putting spacers under your left cleat would just purely be kind of short term until you get this back on track.
Yeah.
So I'm like, should we just let your body figure it out yourself? Now proceed. So there, can you feel that there is a difference in the stretch between your left and right leg?
Now, like if I'm focusing on it,
Yeah.
I do feel like the left side is kind of like this. It probably isn't the right terminology, but it feels more loose. Like it feels like it's moving around more.
Ah, that's control.
Yeah, that's control. Yeah, that's
At the
control.
bottom of the pedal stroke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I focus on it,
Yeah.
like if I focus on my pedal stroke, I feel like I can get them pretty similar.
Yeah.
But I do feel like my left side is doing a bit more work.
So let me know when that feeling in the left leg goes away.
Yeah.
So I get more control.
Yep. That feels better.
Better.
Yeah, that feels pretty similar.
How does the right side feel now?
Right side does feel like it doesn't feel bad,
Yeah.
but I would say it also maybe doesn't feel like it's definitely different. It feels like it's perhaps a little cramped.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I did there, I moved the saddle back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if that feels any different or any.
Yeah, well, it feels that feels decent.
And where's the pressure on the saddle?
Pressure on the saddle now feels, to be honest, more like right side drawing, I would say.
What about now?
Now it doesn't feel like there's much pressure at all.
On the saddle?
No.
Yeah. And that's what saddle bike can affect
Yeah.
pressure on the saddle, right? Because if there's a bit of up and down movement of your pelvis, hip bones, hips, you're going to feel the saddle more. So if the saddle is too high, it can really lead to a lot of saddle discomfort.
Yeah.
Is there enough resistance in the...
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're falling off the saddle at all? You're sliding forward? Catching yourself with your hands?
No, I don't.
I would say because I moved the saddle back a little bit, and you really see how that affected your reach. And go back. There. Oh, is that too short now?
I feel cramped like that. I feel cramped like that. But again, like it might be a question of I'm used to riding with a longer reach.
If I go there, that's 10 mils more. That to me looks really good. It doesn't feel too stretched out.
No, it feels okay. That feels so high. That feels so high.
So that's 60. What have we got here? We got 66 and a half. And we got 62. So that's also that's 4.5, 45 mil drop.
Yeah.
So we do better than that. So something if I go somewhere like that, that's starting to get too low, or is that alright?
That feels okay, but I can definitely feel the loads increasing like on my wrists and my arm tiny bit. And just maybe like slightly higher.
If I go
Yeah.
like there,
That feels.
well, how does that change the pressure on your hands?
Definitely eased it a
Yeah.
bit. Like I wouldn't say like when it was lower that it like where it was from the point you just raised it from that it was too bad.
Yeah.
But I could definitely feel like as we went higher the pressure like it eased.
Yeah. So if I go even higher, so if I go another.
Yep.
5 mil?
Yeah, that feels like it.
That's pressure?
Yeah, that's pressure, yeah. Yeah, that feels like hardly any like
Any
so it was even at the point below there was hardly any But it's like I'm afraid.
Russian roulette of or handlebar stack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so lock in that feeling,
Yeah.
hop off the bike. I'm gonna change the crank length.
Yep.
I think it's 172.
Well, that feels low.
That's the roll.
That's
So if we
low.
usually rough guide is like 50 to 75% of the change.
Yep.
So in your case, we're going to move it up. So 2.5
Mil.
2.5 mil. So 60. So that's like now we did about 5 mils. That's 5 mil. That's just,
Yeah.
and we haven't I haven't really kind of perfected the saddle height yet. We're just kind of messing around a little bit.
Yeah.
But do you notice a big difference with shorter crank arms?
Yeah, it's definitely feels like again in very like workman's terms, very definitely easier to turn the gear.
It is?
Like it feels easier. Like the leverage
Yeah.
feels easier for my legs. I would say I can say that's
You can notice a difference.
yeah. I can definitely I can definitely feel like not that like either of these have been an effort, but it's definitely easier to maintain a high cadence.
Yeah.
Like I can maintain a like it feels like I can like spin in inverted commas.
Yeah.
Like a lot more easily.
Yeah.
At 170 I would say, yeah. Like
That's good. Alright, let's do 165. Technically should move it up another 5 minutes or so.
oh, that feels ridiculous. Yeah, that almost feels like I'm riding like a clown bike.
Yeah.
Like that feels very spinning. Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like it?
No, not the saddle height. Sorry, the
Yeah, no, cranks.
yeah, the cranks. Yeah, I don't like that. That feels
Technically, we should move this up a little bit as well.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if I don't like it because I'm just not used to it, but it does feel strange. Like,
Oh, it's definitely going to take some time for you to get used. If you were to do this.
I will say, I liked how the 170s felt. I will say, like, I liked how it felt very, like, it felt natural.
Yeah.
Like, with this,
And you'd be like,
where you've adjusted this now, it feels a bit better.
yeah.
But,
Don't need less pressure on your hips in any way. Does it feel a bit?
yeah, I do, there is less pressure on my hips. But my legs feel like super like, I don't know, they feel like cramped up. Like,
So maybe like 170 would be a good.
I've been meaning to try 172 or 170 for like before I like stopped riding and went traveling.
Yeah.
I was toying with the idea. I think I've got 170s on one of my bikes back home, and I quite like how that feels.
Didn't you just change your cranks to 175?
No, they were.
Did you get a recall on them?
I did, but
Or you didn't stop pedaling? Try to get that bubble in the middle. Bubble in the middle. There we go.
I kept them at 175 because I've got 175 on most of my stuff back home as well.
Okay, so this means we shortened the cranks. And then obviously your cleats stay the same. So we moved your foot that way by 10 mils at this stage.
Yeah.
Which means that your knee stays the same position. So your knee is now a bit more forward on the pedal than what it was.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
So technically, we would move the saddle back just a little bit
To compensate
to
for that.
compensate for that.
Gotcha.
Well, not by much, but a little bit. And then Keep going now. I mean, this is really cool because I haven't been able to do this for a while.
Yeah.
Been able to test it and really kind of get the data straight away. I think
That actually feels nice now you've done that. Like it doesn't feel bad. Like I
feel bad before.
It didn't feel. It felt so weird, man. Like it felt so weird.
I keep pedaling there. That even nicer.
Yeah, that does. What do you do?
I move the saddle, the setback. So I moved it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So your knee is kind of more straight over the pedals rather than too far in front.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's compensated for the crank plates.
Yeah, that feels more regular.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
And you'll, I would say if you were not as far along in your recovery with your Achilles,
Yeah.
I would space out maybe 2 mils your left cleat
Yeah.
for a couple months maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would gradually just remove it, or maybe 2 or 4
But you're
mils.
saying because it's been like I'm quite far along now, just to see how it goes.
As you recover it, you just
Yeah.
need to stretch it.
I'm just stretching it. Yeah, stretch and strengthen.
Yeah.
Is
So
what
that
I'm
will,
doing.
but you need to keep working on it.
I am still
If
working
you're not
on it.
working on it,
Yeah.
then this is going to kind of continue to be a problem. Like it's going to be a problem doesn't crack.
Yeah.
So
No, I'll bring it up with my physio in the next session as well.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't look at me on the light.
yeah,
So
but it wasn't huge, but it definitely a significant difference. And where it does get to the point where it's affecting your riding,
yeah. Get the drops, mate.
drop fill. Up to stretched out.
Feel slightly too stretched out.
What about lowness?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, feels okay.
I'm doing a sprint. No, don't do this. Go up again onto the goodies.
Oh my god. You get in your basket.
208.
Sorry, cool. You want me to 3?
Yeah, whatever you want to know.
Good. Oh my god.
If
That
I do, so
Yeah.
I need to go up a little bit on the saddle.
yes, please.
And then we need to bring you back a little bit more. And then we bring this up. And bring it back a little more.
Again, doesn't feel. I feel slightly too low, I would say.
Yeah.
Like saddle height wise. Front feels okay, to be honest. Yeah, that feels okay.
So you're gonna be a 155 kind of boy.
To be honest, I kind of prefer it to 165. I don't know. Yeah, you can definitely like. I definitely feel like you were running this, your cadence would be like quite high.
I'm gonna do 170 on my bike next bike.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same as well, I reckon. But what, because again, this could be quite rudimentary, but again, you get people online, you just say if you're like, depending on what your like inseam is,
Yeah.
and your height, they're like, oh, you know, if you're a tall fucker,
Yeah.
like you've got to run 175s, or if you're this, you've got to run.
Generally.
Yeah.
But then the big thing that I work on is if there's impingement issues in the hip.
Yeah.
So lot of people have hip tightness, like hip tightness, but then next stage like osteoarthritis or had hip replacement or whatever. And shorter cranks really help with that. Really help take pressure off the hips, especially the front. And it allows you to go lower on the front as well. So you can really kind of get into a more aero position. So on a triathlon bike makes a lot of sense for that. On a road bike, still, if you're riding crits, pedaling through corners.
Yeah, it's funny actually because before I'd say like shorter crank lengths became as popular as they were now, the only people I really got asking for short crank lengths were people who were doing crits. Crits, like, who were...
Cyclocross?
Some cyclocross as well, I'd say, yeah, like...
Alright, 55. Lower.
Ooh, yeah, that's...
So
Wee,
we're gonna lower, you're at the bottom of the pedal stroke, you're closer to the ground.
Yeah.
Which means that your leg is gonna be stretched out
Yeah,
significantly.
Fucking, that was disgusting. That was so bad, man. Like, I can barely get like settled, put pressure on the saddle.
So we would go down almost, let's do it around more, that's almost 2 centimeters.
Yeah.
And then we'll go forward a bit.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Feels awful. I will say though, yeah, like, fuck me, and that's opened my eyes a bit. I think I'll be looking at getting 170 mils a lot sooner. Yeah, like, it doesn't, like, again, like, when you've adjusted it now, it feels, like it feels okay. But you can really notice the difference, I'd say, just in the pedal stroke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm having to do a lot more work with this, and I feel like my pedal stroke on the bike is quite good.
Yeah.
And like I'm quite good at keeping my cadence decently high and whatnot. But like, whereas I didn't even really have to think about that at like 170.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm like, oh, I am doing a lot of thinking about that when I'm actually like riding the bike, and I've probably got quite a lot of like muscle memory of doing that. But it's yeah, even just having those like few minutes on the other crank lengths, it's like, yeah, it's
Do you feel like you're at the top of the pedal stroke as you get older, so like between 12 and 2 o'clock, do you feel like you kind of, it's harder to get over that in like hump? You have to put more effort into it?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
the lever is, you're a bit like, yeah, compared to like, if I'm like powering through it like that feels okay. But I'd say like a slower cadence, I like on this at least, I do notice you can feel like the load kind of changes in that, in between 12 and 2. But not like, do I focus like on that, like that feels completely normal now.
yeah.
That doesn't feel like there's any, to me, that doesn't feel like there's any bump in the stroke.
Yeah.
Or anything, that feels like...
There's no tightness in the hips?
Nah. No. I feel like, I don't know if that's one thing I'm like lucky with or what, but I've never felt any tightness in the hips.
You're too young.
Yeah.
Wait till you're 60 and then your body's as nimble as it once was. Just think that this is as fit as you'll ever be.
Don't say that, please.
It all is down
Man, as fit as I would ever be was 10 years ago, man. Let me tell you. If I get back to that, I'll be very happy.
Just imagine what another 10 years will do to you. You're back on the bike now.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think about the bars?
I've been riding it too wide. Like, because I've been riding 30X now for quite a few months. But the bars do feel, they feel way too wide. You know, I used to race 42 all the time. So, but I think you saw the bike 42s on before I don't remember if we run together or not then, but like, yeah, I had 42s on for ages.
I didn't even know how bars I was riding on Sunday racing.
But so if you go back now and watch like even like the tour like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
like Nibali for example, like he's like super low.
See how quickly it takes.
Oh, that's way nicer.
That's 38.
That's way nice.
That's huge difference.
I bet I look better as well.
I could. I was trying to think if I can make them. If I can customize like if I can design a kind of bars that are because it's this part here.
Yeah.
It is that stays the same. 80 mil reach.
Yeah.
125 mil drop, 124 mil drop on these ones, and then just have adjustability so you can kind of put it like similar to the Canyon.
I was going to say that's the. You probably could using because if it's an alloy bar, you could there's no reason it would look ugly though, unless you found a way to make it look nice.
Would you say that's more comfortable?
Yeah, my whole upper body feels so much nicer.
It looks like you're like this is a great setup.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels, I don't know, because what I always found with the 42s is when I was getting more into like, looking at like my fit or whatever, is I felt that, like racing, I kind of enjoyed racing on them, because you could like lean so much with the bar, from like just the, like going a straight line point of view, I did always feel like my, again to exaggerate it, my arms felt like they were almost going like out. Like they didn't feel like they were in the lane with my shoulders. And like when I was doing long rides, in particular, like anything over 3 hours, I would always feel, especially when I got out of the saddle, my shoulders would always feel quite like they'd been doing a lot of work. So
it also makes the reach a little bit further.
So again, I think like maybe being like younger and flexible, I probably got away with it. But like now, switching to those 38s, like on that, I feel.
What do you have there?
Yeah, I've got 38s on that. Yeah.
Because I was going to say, like, these are 38, but Trek does, they make 39 as well.
Yeah.
So you're kind of in between 38 and 40.
Yeah.
It depends on what kind of style you want to do. If you do gravel, I would probably say 40.
40, yeah, for sure, I agree with you.
But then, so I tend to recommend people either between two sizes. Because you get,
well, it also depends as well if you're measuring like end to end, middle to middle, like,
and also different brands with different sizes.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't really.
It's always those.
I'm going to use video cameras and all that stuff. And once you're done here, we're going to take all the measurements.
Yeah, from where it is. Yeah.
And then, and that's kind of your size, and then we would transfer that over to your bike.
Yeah.
Or if you buy a new bike, well, basically some.
What size you should buy, what handlebar size you should ask for, crank length, all that stuff. Yeah.